The story I'm going to leave you with makes me happy, manic happy. Cincinnati, Ohio, a group of elementary school children went on a field trip to the zoo, and a 5-year-old boy stole a penguin. That's not even a joke, but isn't that beautiful? There's no twist there. It's just a sentence. It's a statement of fact. 5-year-old boy stole a penguin, and if you're anything like me, your entire insides just went, hell yeah, he did. Yeah. We got one. This is for my listen. Here's how it went down. There were 23 children. They're on their field trip. Think back. You guys remember field trip day? Oh, until you had an orgasm, this is the best it was going to get. And I'm not trying to be dirty. I'm trying to bullseye that field trip feeling. It's the closest thing I can come up with. You remember being a little kid? I'm not talking about teenager when you're over this shit. I'm talking about little kid when you're rocking, you're so fucking excited. You remember that, man? Night before field trip day, you can't even sleep. You're just laying in bed like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. I'm gonna learn how they make butter. Field trip day. Losing your shit on field trip day. 23 kids are all hopped up on cotton candy and lick them, turning diabetic. Oh, they're at the penguin exhibit. I'm 39 and a half. I lose my shit at the penguin exhibit. My manic hits a fucking roof. I just stand there and go, fuck yeah, I love them, I love them, I love them. 5-year-olds identify with penguins. I know they do. They're the same height. They look them eye to eye. Penguins can barely walk. They're going down slides, shitting on themselves. Kids are like, I've done that, I've done that, and I've done that. I know you. I made one of you out of macaroni not 3 days ago. One of these 23 kids was thinking in his head. That's the reason I love him. He thunk her up. He was staring at one going, I'm gonna get one. It's premeditated penguin theft is what I like. And that's my boy right there. They must have taken a vial of me from Orlando to Cincinnati or some shit. He's either an F or A student. We don't know which yet. He's either brilliant or dumb as shit. But he ain't average. He had a backpack on. Yeah, it's funny to me and you. It's not a joke, it's foreshadowing is what it is. But it's funny as shit to me. He had a backpack on because if there is a God, He gives us what we need. This kid said, I'd sure like to have a penguin. God said, put him in that. I made him. You can have one. That's how he got it. Of all the ways to acquire a penguin, can you think of a more beautiful one? He takes a backpack off in the middle of the zoo and he emptied it all out on the ground. You with me? He did not pick through it and decide, what am I going to keep? And I don't want to lose that. And I need him. He dumped it all! Because it is all shit if you own a penguin. This is life. We are alive. Humanity, soulful decision making. Even a 5-year-old knows a protractor's bullshit if you have a bird in a bag. I love his mind. You know, the way we all think is different. That's what makes us different. We all think differently, and this child is amazing. You know, like hypothetically, let's pause. If everybody in the room tonight wanted a penguin, I'm going to venture out to say half of you do. Like, really want one. Like, if I walk up to every one of you guys after the show and went, I know where we can get a penguin. Half of you would be like, hell yeah, let's go. Right? Like, no questions. What do they eat? Can I afford it? Fuck that. I'll figure that shit out later. Half of you want a penguin right now in your soul, in your fucking gut. You want a penguin. And if you were going to steal one, you would steal it differently than him, differently from her, different, you know? Because when you're told how to do something, you do it the way you're told. When no one tells you how to do it, your personality is your driver, and that's what I love. Some of us would call the zoo. Maybe where do they get them? Maybe Google it. Maybe I can have one shipped over. Others would get buck-ass naked, grab one, and haul ass. Who are you in your heart? This Child's Way is the most subtle, creative poet. He put his trust in the fact that one of these little sons of bitches is probably ready to go. He let the bird be part of the decision. He took an empty backpack in the middle of the zoo, walked up to the fence and went... That is all he did. He pointed an empty bag at a caged animal and trusted that the penguin was ready to leave the fucking zoo. Isn't that beautiful? The penguin saw it and went, oh, hell yeah. Don't you go away. I'm hauling ass. I'm hauling ass. Doesn't that make you happy? A penguin climbed into a backpack in the Cincinnati Zoo. The child zipped it up. Then he put it on his back. Then he toured the zoo. That's my favorite part of the whole fucking thing. He toured the zoo. He didn't go run and hide in the bush. I've done something wrong. I'm gonna be in big trouble. He took the thing and put it on his back and toured the fucking zoo. He owned that shit. He walked around like, what else you got? I got a shitload of room back here. Here's the part I don't understand. This is what boggles my mind. 3 hours he walked the zoo with a penguin in a backpack, and he told nobody. I don't know how you keep that shit in. You know what I mean, guys? 22 of your classmates. People are walking up to you. Kids in your class are walking up going, you see that giraffe is really tall. Like I thought it was going to be tall, but then I was like, wow, that's tall. And he looked him dead in the eye and went, I saw it. He didn't tell anybody. There's no way I could do it. No, I'd zip it up. I got a penguin! I'd be proud as shit. 3 hours. Gets on a bus, goes back to school, got on another bus and went home. He didn't tell anybody the entire way, and he walked through his front door with a penguin. Yeah. He's in the cafeteria feeding at fish sticks. Nobody noticed. Walked through his front door, sat down on his couch, unzipped a backpack, and a fucking penguin got out and stared at him. I want that to happen before I die. Before my soul flutters off down Willy Wonka River, I want a penguin look me dead in the eye and be like, what are we gonna do now? Shit, I didn't think we'd make it this far. Do you like the Golden Girls? That is my favorite show. I do too, I love them. And when I was young and trying to be cool and get laid, I would never say it. Now I'm 39, fuck it. Golden Girls, best show ever. Fuck you. I love it. Sometimes Lifetime will have a 24-hour marathon. Shit, I won't pee for 20 hours. I need a catheter. I just sit there. Blanche, tell them. I love the Golden Girls. Where were we? I read about this in the paper. In Cincinnati, you know, it was the news of the weird. You know how they have those things, right? It's weird news or whatever. Yeah, it made me happy. Didn't make his mother happy. Apparently, according to the paper, this woman was in the back room of her home when her son came through the front door. You imagine? We mark our lives by major events. You know, people do not remember. You're not going to remember what happened to you last Tuesday unless it was a big thing, right? By December, it will fade from your mind. Biggies, that's what you remember. The big ones. And a big penguin flag is about to go up. That's what I like. You could walk up to this woman on her deathbed. She could be 98. Ask her any question you want. Ma'am, how old were you when you bought your first car? I don't remember, but it was before that fucking penguin. Her life is about to be bookmarked pre or post penguin. She walked down her hallway. Seriously, think about that. You're home. You walk down your hallway. You have a 5-year-old kid. Hey, honey, did you have a good time at the zoo? I'm thinking about making meatloaf. What the fuck? Boom.